The youngsters, man, go ahead.
Yeah, man. That's gotta be a subject, but it gotta be easy for us to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Cause just look at the different things that's going on in America right now, but with the Black Lives Matter, the Corona thing, man. It's just seeing that, bro, at a rate, but it's crazy right now. You know, we got to talk to these kids. We got to reach out to these kids and see what we got to do. And most of all, we have to protect them. Because, I mean, just look at the way death happening, man. It's just every second, bro. I call home, bro, every week, bro. Somebody going in the ground, bro. You know what I mean? And it ain't like I ain't seen that before, but man, it's done like Vietnam all over the world, man. You know, so it's right now is the right time for us to reach out to the kids, man, and form a bond with them, bro. Like let them know that they got them, bro. Cause it's like they lost out there right now.
That's well said, bro. But directing that towards the youngsters, where exactly can we realistically meet them at?
Man, it's like anything you serious about, bro. You gonna meet it halfway. You know, y'all gonna collide. Y'all gonna cross the bow. You know what I mean? We gotta get out there in the streets, man. It's like we really gotta connect with these people, man. We gotta make it a point, man. You know, cause it's almost like we dealing with people with so many mental health issues, and you can be fly as all outdoors, you know what I mean, and still be excuse my language, messed up mentally, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we as people we hide behind that. So, you know, long as my call game right and I got jewelry hanging off my neck, you know, you know, I got tattoos all over my face so you can't really even see the tears that I'm shedding, you know?
Yeah.
We use all that as a mask, you know what I mean? So you see these little guys, and that's how they coming. You know, it's really hiding tears of a clown. You know what I'm saying?
See, at one point, big dog, not to cut you off. At one point, I see them type of little dude. You know how I mean? We be sitting back, bro, really not on that type of timing, but having to pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see them little dudes coming, and you'll develop a state of mind of getting out of their way. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because, all right, not to cut you off, but you know, that's easy to do. That's so easy to do, because you almost, it's like anything else. You feel like, well, I did my time out there, you know, y'all will figure it out, you know what I mean?
And that's bad.
But that's not what's happening. And then you can see it, like, it was like that in our generation. Like, it was easier for the dudes before us, you know what I mean? But now it's just so saturated, man, like, these dudes really going hard, man. These youngsters going hard. I tip my hat to them because lately I've been really trying to relate to them. Having a 15-year-old daughter, you know, you kind of got to stoop to their level sometimes to even understand where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I look at things a lot different right now, you know, especially with them young dudes, because I feel like, you know, what type of dude she going to bring home one day, you know what I mean?
Right. And we all got daughters, so you know that's the main concern. Is they safety and their well-being, because you don't know what it is they up against or around out there, you know. Even my son, bro,
man, you know,
go ahead.
Man, you know what always tickles me, right? Like I hear like in the rap game right now, you know, you come on the radio, one of the hottest little rap females in the game is Miami, you know, and I named my daughter that 15 years ago. Wasn't thinking about, you know, no kitty talk song, but that was kind of, I ain't gonna say a slap in the face, but it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, look what the game done evolved to, you know what I mean? And like, these mature got serious minds right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I be wanting to know what's really going on with them. And I like the way they be promoting themselves and doing their own thing, because when we was growing up, we was always looking for something to be attached to.
Right.
Now these little dudes, you know, they if you pay attention to them, they represent themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they got tired of waiting.
They coming from out the mud. They streaming and they doing all, you know, whatever they got going on. That's their little movement, and I feel it. Like, you know, you got 1,000 little Master P's out there right now. Somebody got to really deal with them, because they strong-minded, bro.
Right. Yeah, bro. That's how we even got to where we at right now, bro. Me and Pike were talking on the wall phone. Y'all know what that wall phone, bro. This man was like, look, bro, this is what we gonna do, bro. We about to get legit. This is what we do. We gonna do whatever it takes, man. That dude, you know, he worked with his mom on it, you know, on their little thing. Shout out to Diversity Apparel too, man. Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Diversity Apparel.
Diversity of apparel. That's in all the social medias, huh?
Because we gotta be almost like economic majors with these little youngsters, but like teaching them, you know, like what they worth and what value really is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like. You know, big up and giving props to the dudes that's doing good in school, that's doing things around the community because they don't get seen. You know,
ain't nobody holding their banner up for them.
You know, that can make you jump and make you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to hell with football because only 1 or 2% of them gonna make it anyway. We all know that. We're getting down to get out on the sport.
Right.
The people that's making the world turn, but is the ones that's buckling down in school.
Academics.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what they gotta do on an everyday basis.
Right.
So we need the people to be like more informed about young black dudes that's more committed to the service. Shout out to my little cousin, my godson Kareem, you know,
King Kareem. You gotta call him King Kareem, you heard me?
And being sick-minded, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of the globe changers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my godson Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem Smith, man, he making moves, bro.
And especially in the area we from, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a unique place, and everybody know about that place, know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, shout out to Bunny Village.
So a light got to be shining on that.
Shout out to Bunny Village, man.
So many good people that came from that area.
Yeah, and we gotta shine it in a positive manner, though. You know what I'm saying?
Good people that don't get the credit they deserve. And that's what we gotta start doing as black people, especially us, like this generation from. We need to call that generation X and all that, you know, because we were different, you know what I'm saying? We changed up sometimes.
Right.
But now we the parents, and we got to show them, you know, we cool enough to rock with them. That ain't about nothing.
That's what we doing, bro. Couldn't have been said no better, man.
You right about that.
You gotta fly.
Hey, what y'all got for him, man? What's up with the research department over there, bro?
Well, first off, before I even get into the research, I want to shout out Diversity Apparel, my mom's, you know, the clothing brand. And on Instagram, as I know of, it's Diversity Apparel _ and our website is www.diversity-apparel.com. You know, go shop there. You know, we have a lot of good clothing.
Go check that out, man. He was just plugging him and his mama apparel website, Diversity Apparel.
Okay.
Yeah, go check that out.
Okay.
Go check that out. They got fly gear on there for a minute.
So
Oh,
with the
no doubt,
research.
no doubt.
For sure, yeah. He about to hit us with a few research questions for a second, Bean.
So with the research, we want to ask y'all what's the difference between assets and liabilities within, like, you know, the future. You trying to build a business. So what's the difference between having an asset and a liability throughout, you know, working with people in the business? I wanted to ask y'all.
Okay, his question was, Beans, a young man trying to get off into a business, right? He needs to know the difference between what's an asset and what's going to be a liability in that situation.
All right. My thing gonna be like this, cause you know I ain't gonna spin it if it ain't no facts, down.
There you go.
All right. So the first thing a young man interested in business, he gotta have to take the approach like everybody else and go and learn about business, like take some business courses. You know what I'm saying? Start using the internet for more than just the rap videos, and start looking into what he interested in. You know.
See, bro, and you know what's so real about your answer? You didn't BS him. You didn't just tell him what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something, like you say, the young man needs facts on that. And you didn't have the facts on it at the moment, so you refer him to where you need to be. That's the conversations that need to be being had. You know, some of these young men, they don't have nobody to have these convos with. You know, that's the importance of these talks right here. From a 44-year-old to 15, 16-year-old. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean that the conversation can't happen just because we don't think alike. You know, the conversation can still happen, but you got to be willing to listen. And we, as the older cat, we got to be willing to bend it and be real, be honest with it.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, see, the thing about it, we want to be Barack Obama, but we don't want to put in the work that he put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a lot of book reading, and it was a lot of nights and events and different sacrifices had to be made for him to be in that position. And I mean, in that position, you know what I mean? And it was a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, man, to be in that position. And see, we want to sit at the table, we want to eat the pie, but none of us don't want to put the work in.
Right.
Right. I can go with that.
Working, you know, and when you think about it, it's hard work, you know, like Mayweather, the average businessman. You think about it, you know, they had to do something, you know, in order to be part of that fraternity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go through it. If you want something, you're gonna have to go through the adversity to achieve it.
Blood, sweat, and tears, right.
Besides that, you know, I know I had a big problem with that, especially as a youth. Like, just quitting. Like, you know, as soon as something got tight, if a situation was wrong, or something, you know how I go to the weather could be wrong. I quit, you know what I'm saying? and we got to get away from that. You know, we got to have that fight. You know, just like them guys playing sports, they teach you that in sports. We got to get them enthusiastic about that in life. You know, that, like, you know, to find something you love to do and learn it good. And you'll be the best at it. You're going to get paid for it, and it's something you love to do.
But at the end of the day, bro, if them dudes don't have the support and like, you know, the real heartfelt support, so a lot of them go fall at the wayside, bro, because all of them not exceptional. Everybody not exceptional, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna really need a real big push. But that was a good point there, Big Beans. Give us another one, fella.
Another thing they need really some real big minds got to get together. Cause like, say for instance, my dad I had a good father, you know that very well.
Yeah, I know him pretty
He
good.
used to tell me, like, when they was going to school, that, you know, they had more, fire fender, mechanics, and, you know, different trades, like, you know, complicated. They were serious about it.
Yeah, making themselves bosses early.
Because everybody wasn't going to sit in those college classrooms and do their system. We got to make technical schools and...
Yeah, they had the boss up early. They made their minds up early.
Available to these youngsters, you know, so they can know, like, the different crafts and trades, because they're getting lost behind and all of that, right?
They don't even have all that.
You know,
Right.
you know, people that building houses, that doing concrete
You got trade courses at school now?
Mexican and Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? We get lost behind and just all kinds of things that ethical because of the situation that's been thrown at us.
Yeah, them
and we're
dudes.
just receiving that.
Like
We're
them
receiving
dudes
it,
out
though.
there and stuff.
Like little land rats, you know what I'm saying? You know, it come a point where we are in awakening, but we just gotta wake up right now. You see what's going on, you know that they out to get up. So we gotta get skilled and get prepared.
We have to. I'm elaborate a little bit more on what you said. I'm gonna go ahead and say we have to share that knowledge. We cannot die and give it to the worms and the maggots.
Right.
We have to, as older people, I'm talking about as your generation, the generation y'all have to be willing to share that knowledge. Y'all have to be willing. But I'm not saying to share it with anybody. I'm saying somebody who putting forth an effort into the craft that that you take pride about, to take something that you take passion with. You know, share that information. Because if you're dead, then you just giving it to the worms and the maggots.
Exactly.
You know, so what's the hold back if you done did it to your top potential already, and you see somebody young that don't want to make the same mistakes you made to get to the point that you had already. You know, so save them the mistakes and teach and show. But that's not what's going on though. You know,
they're gonna watch you make the mistakes.
they're gonna watch it and they're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh at you when you make a mistake. But that's okay.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, God didn't make Adam perfect. And it's a fact, you know, that the first man that ever was created, right, he made a mistake.
Right.
Which means if you made a mistake, that means you wasn't perfect.
Right. That's all that means.
So the first man that was ever created, you know, to walk on this earth, he made a mistake. So you must understand, you gotta know what mistake
Right.
you can make though out here in the society we live in. Because some mistakes can cost you your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some mistakes you can't take back.
You know, some people put,
Some mistakes are hinder you from going forward, you know, and once we get our kids to understand that,
Right.
they tend to try to stay on the right side of that part. You know, we just gotta put more into them.
See,
That's the
Gotta
truth.
be more put into them, but we put, man, you think about just call a fact a fact. How much money you think spent on candy cane around Christmas time?
Thousands of dollars.
I would say it's in a billion.
Billions, of course.
I would say it's in a billion.
Yeah, for sure.
They checking the facts in the facts department right now,
They
man.
spend more on candy cane for Christmas than they do on their kids.
That's a good fact to look at.
What program you ever said we raised $1 billion for some kids to do anything? I don't care if it was just for kids that could have a better time for Christmas. But we can spend on candy cane, and that's what reminds me of, bro, when it comes down to the green of American society, bro. So
Hold on,
we get pulled away from that, and then now our kids up against the internet, so they get to see everything. You know, whether it's sex, whether there's too much fashion, it's saturated. They know everything. You know, we're at a point like that, you know, to where it's serious right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you gotta do. You gotta know what you're dealing with now when you're dealing with these kids. They're so much smarter than we were as a shame because they have so much information right at their fingertips.
That's a fact.
For sure.
So, but you know how it is. Now it's just power. It can either power you in the wrong direction or it'll power you in the right direction. So you got to stay on them about incorporating yourself. Start saving money right now. You know, building bank accounts and building work so they can be able to survive in this moving world.
That's the information. That's the information.
Y'all getting this, bro?
That's the information right there. Start saving
they got some
money.
more questions for us, bro.
Right.
So
Yeah, I can remember days, man, back in the team, man. My grandma used to tell me,
Slow down,
you
man.
want to start a person to work a shovel. You know, and that's only because the world's so saturated. And then they must know it's a race. You know, it's not the race for the skin color. You know, it's a race for the trophy, for the checker flag. It's a race. You compete in everything you do. So you're going to have to compete in life. Like when you going out for these jobs, man, they got Chinamen out there, man. They got Mexicans. You know, but they outnumber us.
Say, Bean.
The cost of living and what I'm saying, think about it. But, you know, it's a lot for them to deal with, but they can handle it because they were born in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Wait, what y'all got for us, man?
So today I want y'all to. So Martin Luther King once said we must accept disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. So I want y'all to elaborate on that. What does he mean by that? That's
Say
my
that quote
question.
one more time.
Repeat that, speak out a little bit.
We must accept disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.
Accept disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. What he mean by that is, like Beans was just saying, you ain't perfect. So it's inevitable for you to fail at something. It's inevitable for something to go wrong. The light fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we got to keep pushing on. Like, that's one small thing. It's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody might cancel or whatever the case may be. You might blow a tire. You about to just leave. You in the car, you about to just stay up.
So we turn losses into lessons.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. And that's what he was just saying. Y'all fast forward on everything. All y'all need is just a little spark. You feel what I'm saying? But that's a perfect way to look at it. An L is a lesson, not a loss.
Right.
You just said that, that's business. So you can't I'll sue your ass, Everything should be legally binding, man. You know what I mean? I'll just throwing that out there.
That's facts. We're going to get back with Say Beans. Say Beans, we're going to get back with you, bro. We appreciate the facts and the love, fam.
Oh, no doubt, bro. I'm proud of y'all, bro. Congratulations on y'all first show. Man, R.I.P. to my nigga Jerry, bro. R.I.P. to my little brother, friend, bro. We praying with y'all, bro. Nigga love y'all, bro.
Shout out to Freddie, man.
Said, get their ass tore up.
Right. R.I.P. Jared,
All right, baby. Love you too.
All right, boy.
Man, what we gonna do with him, Chief?
I don't know, man.
It was facts, though.
Yeah, it was good.
That's exactly what we always give him. He
gotta
gonna give you some facts. We got to find out. We got to find that.
Yeah, we gotta get him out of there.
Get him on
Fire
set,
facts
let him do
with
his
Big
thing.
Bean just
Make
took
sure we have a
place.
lot of battery.
Let's
Take it away, Mike.
It's close.
Oh, you closing out. In your closing, Mike, just sum it all up and leave the youngsters with one. Like, you know how we do in the driveway. You feel what I'm saying? You will always leave it with that one. You might be on the phone the whole hour you was over.